Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with The Bad Batch. Last time around, we started the first 4 episodes of Season 3, where basically we followed Omega going through her new life as a totally not a prisoner at Tantus. I don't know why I have to say it like this, Tantus. I don't know. It's just kind of funny to say Tantus, to really like extend your jaw. I don't know. Anywho. So they kept taking blood samples from Omega, but Nalase kept throwing them out. Eventually, one thing led to another, and Omega was able to escape with Crosshair and her new animal friend Batcher. So, yeah. So that was good. They escaped, and they managed to reunite with Hunter and Wrecker, who had previously been tracking down leads, which also led them to a abandoned military outpost, where they found some young former cadet clones. So, yeah. So that's pretty much where we left off, the reunion, and the a bit dicey reunion between Hunter and Wrecker and Crosshair. So, yeah. So I don't know if this is actually viewable on camera because of the way I crop in everything, but if you can see it, I'll just go ahead and say, because I'm going to be looking at it for a bit, off and on. I have my Steam Deck here. This is for no particular reason related to the show, but I'm trying to download a video game on here. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because I bought it years ago on Ubisoft Connect, and then I bought a Steam Deck where now it's available on Steam, and I'm kicking myself because why would, word of the wise, never buy anything from Ubisoft Connect because Ubisoft is horrible. Assassin's Creed is alright, though. I played Assassin's Creed Origin on here, and so I was like, well, let me download the next one. But the time remaining keeps fluctuating between 2 hours and 3 days, so, and I started this last night. And I just put it to sleep, and it pretty much paused the download. So I'm just going to every so often, I'm going to pay full attention, but every so often I'm just going to reach over here and tap it to keep it awake. So if you see that, don't worry about it. It's all nice. It's all good. I just want to get that done, basically. And there's no other real way of doing it other than just leaving the damn thing on and just leaving it on. Anywho, none of that is important. The camera's freaking out for some reason. So why don't we just go ahead and jump right into these 4 episodes of The Bad Batch. Here we go. Alright, good. Let's get something happy.
Where's Crosshair?
He wasn't in the ship when we woke up. He's still adjusting.
Meh.
I'll check on him.
That'll go well. Back to paradise.
Greetings, Omega.
He's using AZ to get back in shape.
Ship and Liana found you, then.
Their ability to do so is uncanny.
I know what you're doing, Crosshair.
You need like a ball to
I'm
squeeze.
sure Z could look at your hand for you.
I'm fine.
AZ
So what
is a
skills
medical
does this
droid.
require?
And knowing when you've got eyes on you.
Meh.
They don't trust me.
Give it time. But you will have to talk to them.
I mean, they have every reason not to trust you, but still.
Not sure it was a good idea to give Crosshair back his rifle. Omega trusts him. That's good enough for me.
Meh. Yeah, that's why she said you have to talk to Hunter. Wrecker's fine.
Crosshair, Echo, and I will go to this remote facility. Wrecker and Omega, you stay here.
We're finally together and you want to split us up?
We just got you back. I am not going to risk you getting captured again.
Yeah, we escaped. But I left all those clones behind. I need to do this, Hunter.
Fine. Then only Wrecker stays here.
You think I should stay behind too?
You're capable, but you are still a kid.
Yeah.
I'm older than you are, little brother.
Yeah. That is
I don't
true.
know if it'll still fit still, but, here.
My old armor.
Yeah, it never felt right to get rid of it.
Gotta repaint it, man. Ah. I should have guessed this would... I should have guessed that this was the base that Crosshair was talking about. They brought Batcher too? That's probably for the best. Not a big beast like that. Ugh. Back again.
You said this outpost was remote, not abandoned entirely.
Well, I didn't get daily intel briefings in my cell.
I get the feeling there's more to this place than you're saying.
Killed a man here. Yeah, that doesn't narrow it down.
What are the sensors for?
Perimeter detection against local raiders.
You didn't think to warn us about these raiders before.
Now, they were all dealt with.
And how do you know that?
Take a guess.
Meh.
Just following orders.
If you're scared, why don't you wait on the ship?
Hey, kill each other later. We're here for a reason.
Meh. That's a good
Let's
point.
crack into the data pad and get out of here.
Should we tell Crosshair to go for stun?
Said talk to him, not argue with him.
He started it.
Oh, good grief. Wow, I never realized Batcher would be such a great addition to the team. Oh. He risked everything to save that clone. What does that actually do?
Where are you going?
To check the perimeter.
Let them work it out.
Eh,
We have to finish this data transfer.
they might have to work it out with fists, but it's how brothers talk to each other.
What did you do to finally get on the Empire's bad side? Betray them? Like you did with us?
Is it like a snow graboid? What's
Any
happening?
schematics on there?
I tried to warn you, Hunter. I risked everything to send you that message. You ignored it. You let Omega be taken to Tantus. She went through what she did because you failed.
Oh.
You're angry because she escaped with my help, not yours.
Oh no, it is gonna be with their fists. Oh, thank goodness, something else to break up the fight. Oh my gosh! It is a snow graboid. Now the ship!
Yes, we know what the perimeter sensors are meant to keep out.
Ugh, worm.
Great.
Worm
now.
sign. Ugh. Whoop. Okay. Oh god. Oh, that's not good. Man, you boys need to invest in some jetpacks.
Why is there always a huge monster?
Eh. Oh, he's got a dig. This is when you need multiple batchers.
Target spot.
Come on, man. Firm up that hand. Ooh. You getting it? You're doing it!
I think I just made it angrier.
Good.
Fantastic.
Boy, he's good at digging.
Found a weak point in the ice. We'll try to dig through.
You'll try.
Glad you heard me properly.
Meh. Dig with gun.
It's past the perimeter. Omega, activate the sensors.
Bringing them online now.
Come on. Oof. Just in the nick of time. No. Good Batcher. This is how guys work things out. We yell, start to punch, a bigger threat occurs, we defeat it, and then we're good. It's our primal instincts. In modern times, this is generally over a game of Smash Brothers. Aw.
See? They always work it out. And I don't even see any blood this time. That's progress.
Wow.
Do you think the intel we recovered will help you in Rex?
What did they used to fight about that ended up in blood?
I thought I knew what I was getting into with the Empire. I thought I was being a good soldier. I've done things. I've made mistakes.
I have regrets too, Crosshair. All we can do is keep trying to be better. And who knows? There just might be hope for us yet.
I think if you were involved in the Clone Wars, you probably have regrets. If you got out of the Clone Wars with no regrets, then something's wrong with you. Alrighty. What a good episode, man. Well, I didn't even really think about that. Because D. Bradley Baker also voices Batcher, there really just wasn't much going on in terms of voice actors. There was D. Bradley Baker, there was Michelle Ang, and then just a couple quick lines from Ben Diskin as AZ. So, man, the show's so good, man. I wonder if it was always their intention to do 3 seasons. I mean, or if maybe they were thinking like, well, we're probably not going to stretch it out as long as we did Clone Wars, so, maybe in season 2 they were like, well, let's, maybe they started thinking of it then. I don't know. It's just kind of a shame, man. It's like, man, this show's so good, but the good news is I've got so much left of this season, so I'm actually recording this, I think, the day that the season finale came out, so, which I noticed is we're not going to 16 episodes, but the last episode is double length, so technically it's about the same, but yeah, good episode, man. That was a good one of the reunion. I do like that it's specifically Hunter who has the problem. He has the trust issues. Like, Wrecker's fine, Wrecker's simple, and Echo's in a similar way of like, not exactly, he's not simple like Wrecker. Nobody's simple like Wrecker is, but he knows that they can work it out. Hunter's the one who has the problems, and I like how they specify. I like how Crosshair kind of calls him out. It's like, oh, you're mad because she escaped with my help and not yours, Like, they kind of have their insecurities about it, so... So all of that stuff is just really, really good, man. And yeah, big monster. What's the Bad Batch without a big monster, I guess that's that. Yeah. So I guess we should move on into episode 6. Who's this guy?
Sorry we're late. I had to take a few extra precautions.
Yeah, Rex. Yeah.
Of course.
I must say, your request was unexpected, seeing as how our planets were on opposite sides during the Clone War.
I believe we are now united in wanting the same things.
The Separatist Senate may not exist any longer, but our desire for true independence has not faded.
If anything, the Separatists were right.
Among my people.
No, that guy.
Rex, Kriya's not responding. Check the kitchen.
Intruder! Protect the senators!
Ugh.
Everyone, down!
Okay, you have to toss that grenade away. Ooh.
I got him.
Good job.
Shadows we keep running into.
Oh, yeah. The, like, clone dudes.
You think he'll cooperate?
Did you remove his teeth
I
first?
wouldn't count on it.
Whoa. This is the base camp? It's awesome. Was this an episode of Clone Wars? Wait, is this the place from the movie? That'd be crazy.
Did you extract the device? The electro capsule was implanted in one of his teeth, just like you said. His identifying number's been wiped too.
Let's hope he doesn't have more of those.
But that wasn't the only person on his list. Contact Echo and Hunter. We need to let them know.
Oh. He's also after Omega?
Them here.
They don't look happy to see us. Just like old times, huh?
Remember me?
No.
I was planning on giving you this after I made a few more modifications, but now's as good a time as any.
Oh.
An energy crossbow? Where did you get it?
Well, I've made a few interesting contacts across the galaxy.
Whoa.
Perfect. Thank you.
That's so
Echo.
cool.
Well, I won't be gone long. You better head inside and keep them in line, huh?
Gotta go be the older sister. Oh man, he's got a remote to close his door and everything. Man, how do they not notice a ship even like from that far away?
Your numbers are growing. Well, we need all the help we can get.
Hopefully
Once we
they won't
find the
shrink
exact
really quickly.
coordinates of the Tantus base, Omega's on it.
Not a surprise. She escaped Imperial custody.
Said it's you. But you're not on the list.
Guess
I'm not
as
that special.
valuable to them.
Yeah.
Or your
She was working on something involving M count? I don't know what that means, but they were taking blood samples from everyone. Even me.
M count. You know what that is? Well, I've heard it mentioned before, but I can't say for sure.
Friggin' please run this by Ahsoka.
Gregor's recipe, with a few of my own spicy modifications.
Oh, now you're talking.
This is why they call him Fireball, because he shoots fireballs out of his anus after he eats.
The few that make it through come out different.
If the program's so secretive, how do you know about it?
Because they tried to make me into one of them.
Tried.
It didn't work. Being defective is in my nature.
Yeah. Clone Force 99 can't conform.
The girl must be taken alive. Understood.
Oh, great.
If you want answers so badly, why aren't you asking him? right, brother?
No, he has a knife too.
Calm down. We move out now.
Oh! Did they get him?
We gotta shoot
Yeah.
him.
God dang it. He shot the table. No, no, the table exploded. Ooh! Uh-oh. Ooh! Jeez. Oh, that worked out. Oh, did he get crushed?
Commander, we've lost contact with the operative.
Prepare to land and set blasters to stun. Our orders are to retrieve the target alive.
Oh, is that it? Oh my gosh. That waited so long to hit the credits. Okay. Senator Chuchi, that was it. I don't really have space to write that, but let me see. Chuchi. Okay, I thought that was it, but I didn't want to just say something without knowing. Okay. God, there's so many characters that D. Bradley Baker has to voice that they've started doubling up the characters on the lines. That's hilarious. Okay. So that's episode 6. Take a quick moment here. And then I'm going to take a break for lunch. Alright, episode 6. Interesting stuff. You know, it makes sense that that they don't exactly... The other clones don't trust Crosshair. That makes sense. There's definitely more that Crosshair's not telling them, though. You know? Because, like... Because, yeah, when he just walked in and the guy looked at him, he was like, we need to get out of here. Or, I mean, I guess he knew that the assassin was coming, so... it's interesting, like... It's interesting that the assassin was not, like... I mean, he's a threat, but, like, the fact that he seemed to be taken out, you know? That he was, you know, he got hit with the blast, and then, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. It kind of makes sense. Like, they are trained, but it's still one clone against multiple, you know? So I guess that makes sense that they can't take them out completely. So now we've got a whole squad coming. It's good that Rex does recognize the M count. He doesn't fully know it, but hopefully he can get that to Ahsoka. I mean, if Ahsoka hears that, she's gonna know what that means, I think. I don't know. I hope. I'm still curious if we're going to have a full reveal of Project Necromancer in this show, or if maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. I will say when what was it, Hauser? When Hauser was like, do you remember me? I really did want Crosshair to just say, it's like, you do realize all the regs look very similar to each other. You'll have to narrow it down. So, but yeah, Crosshair, it's exactly what he said last episode. He has his regrets. He made his mistakes, you know? And I'm glad, like, I'm honestly glad that the fight then happened, like, after they went in to see the prisoner, because, like, I'm glad that it wasn't just, you know, I'm glad that it wasn't just, you know, they believe him, so they're going against Crosshair, and it's like, but at the same time, it's like, obviously this guy's going to be lying, you know? Obviously this guy's going to be lying about anything, you know. I'm sure he knows Crosshair. He knows who Crosshair is. But at the same time, like, I'm sure he's trying to, you know, cause problems, basically. So yeah, and man, making this a two-parter is also interesting. So we're gonna have to see in the next episode what's gonna be happening. Can they get out of this? You know. So, yeah. So I guess this is where we're gonna take our little intermission, which, you know, for you guys is gonna be 2 seconds. For me, I'm gonna go get some lunch. But this is a great time for you to pause the video, go get something to eat, go to the bathroom, come back, and we will watch the next 2 episodes. So let's go ahead and get to that. Change my mind. We're not gonna do the intermission quite yet. I'm just gonna move on to episode 7, which for you guys doesn't make a lick of difference, but I'm just gonna go ahead and check my phone. We're okay. Check here. We're all good. Okay. Check the battery. Okay, we're still good. Oh, so he is still alive.
Our leech vessel's docked about 10 levels down. Doesn't have a hyperdrive, though. We won't get far. No, but we can use it to contact Echo.
Good old Echo. Never a part of the plot.
What squadron are you with?
That's classified.
Want to tell me why this spire is burning when our primary objective is to retrieve the target unharmed?
Meh.
The girl is alive.
Well, it's time to turn another clone.
You answer to me.
Oof. You gotta get your aim right. Whoop. That works. Jeez. It's like freaking John McClane.
Get down.
Don't worry, she only bites half of the time.
Great.
Ah! Dang it, this dude's aim is too good.
Our orders are to retrieve the girl alive and unharmed. Their vessel crashed in the upper jungle region. Get the shuttles in the air. This isn't over.
This isn't over. Bears!
Got your crossbow.
Yep.
Sure you can carry those supplies.
Yes.
Stay close. It's easy to get lost in this terrain.
You're as bad as Hunter.
Oh, I'm much worse.
What changed?
Loyalty meant something to me. But with the Empire, it didn't go both ways.
Well, yeah.
I realized how disposable I was.
You're not the only one.
It just took him longer. Smoke grenades. Shouldn't they have their guns on stun? Oh, I was gonna say, what if they just take their shuttle? Ah. You thought the darkness was your ally. I was born in it. Murdered by it. That guy's just dead. Oh no. Trooper Wilhelm.
Omega smoke grenade.
We're out.
Dang it.
I'll draw his fire. Get to the rendezvous.
I don't like that idea.
Too bad.
Eh. I didn't ask. I love how every time I do a Crosshair impression, it just keeps getting like deeper and more gravelly. Oh no, a dramatic waterfall. Oh man. Boy, snipers fighting, they're not the greatest, are they? Oh god. Look. So huge. Ugh.
You had your chance to be one of us.
One of what? Nobody? Ugh. Oh, isn't it it's Howitzer. Hauser. Ugh. They got him. Good job. That guy's dead, by the way. He got stunned and thrown off a waterfall. He's dead. Come on, Echo. Do something.
That's not Echo.
Dang it. Come on, Commander. Do the right thing.
Blasters, down!
Wolf.
Rex.
Wolf. I remember Wolf.
But you went down aboard an attack cruiser. Oh, I did.
Meh.
I lost a lot of good men that day.
Well, yeah.
And today. What are you doing here, Rex? Don't tell me you're fighting against us. No, not against you. Against the Empire. They're imprisoning and experimenting on our brothers. Killed others. The Empire wouldn't do that to us. She has seen it.
Where have you been?
It's true.
As your brother, I'm asking you to do the right thing.
Well, that would be Echo.
Marked men.
Oh, it's Echo and Gregor.
Commander.
Stand down.
Alright. Did the right thing.
They're traitors.
Perhaps. But they're clones. We owe them that.
Yeah. Don't tell me that guy's still alive. Oh my gosh.
We'll protect her. I heard what Omega said about her escape. I think she's vital to whatever they're doing on Tentis.
Oh yeah.
And if you want to keep her safe, you need to find out why she's so important to them.
Oh boy. Well, there was one other actor. One of the stormtroopers was actually not a clone. Alrighty. That covers episode 7. Oh, that was good. Again, like I pointed out last week too, or last episode, whatever, last video, even though there are, like, darker, like, in terms of lighting, like, darker scenes, I still never feel like I have a problem in this show. I don't know. I did like having Wolf. I thought that was good. Just immediately, like, it's like, oh, well, here's another clone commander that we can, that can turn on the Empire. Ugh, excuse me. But not only that, it's Wolf, who we will later see with Rex and Gregor in Star Wars Rebels, which is pretty cool. So that was some good stuff. A classic escape episode of the Bad Batch. Yeah, it was a good fight. I like Crosshair going in and actually taking the fight. I like how he is still resourceful, so even when he can't hit a target dead on because of his hand, I like that he then, shoots an explosive so that will basically make up the difference for him. I thought that was pretty funny. He's resourceful. He's smart. Even if he can't, hit the target as accurately anymore, he's still gonna hit the mark, basically. So yeah, and then the fight on the waterfall was good. It is a shame about the assailants, the operative clones, because they've just been stripped completely of their identity, But it's interesting, in that moment of the, you had your chance to be one of us, and just like, one of what? You're nothing. You're nothing. You're garbage. That's actually applicable here because that's actually a Star Wars quote here. So that's pretty good. Normally I quote Kylo Ren like an idiot in other stuff, but here, it's Star Wars. It's actually applicable. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's sort of the thing. It's like, the one of what? There's nothing there. There's no, like, I don't know. There's nothing there for this. Like, this isn't an actual relationship, I suppose, with the Empire. I don't know. But I did like that, how Crosshair basically, like, boiled it down for Hauser when it's like, loyalty means a lot to me, but with the Empire, it doesn't go both ways. And Hauser is like, yeah, I get that, Like, that's the thing, is they do understand that, It just took Crosshair longer to figure that out, I do like his interactions with Omega as well. Just the, it's like, you're worse. Like, you're just like Hunter. No, I'm so much worse. So, that was funny. Another good episode. So, now I'm going to go take a break for lunch. If you paused earlier, it doesn't matter. I'm now going to go take a break for lunch, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to do episode 8. So, with that, let's play the intermission music.
We need to know more about why Hemlock's after you, and what his MCAN experiments mean. Until then, you have to lay low.
Well,
Aye.
No getting out of this one.
Transmission from V.
Who?
She's a liberator of ancient wonders. Pirate. She's a pirate.
Meh.
What's it mean?
Don't know. You're better off asking about me, Hunter.
We have run into a few.
Oh, yeah.
What about Finnick?
Who? Fennec Shand.
Oh, Fennec.
She was hired by the Kaminoans to abduct Omega.
She might know something.
She's dangerous, but it may be our only option.
Better than trying to talk to Cad Bane.
You and I will go alone.
But
This isn't a debate. Stay on Pabu and stay out of trouble. Both of you.
Meh.
Fine by me.
I'm going to the beach to get a tan.
Omega. See if you can convince him to get his hand looked at. Ignoring it won't make the problem go away.
Now my hand's shaking. I'm fine. It's just a little weird. Hey, I'm not shooting anything, so nothing to worry about. Ooh. Oh! No bar fights.
I haven't done one of those jobs myself, but I might know someone who has.
Can you put us in touch with them?
Now that will definitely cost you
How much?
Alright, what's the
more than
price?
you've got.
Eh,
But we might be able to work something out.
can we go on a mission together?
You follow through. I'll get you what you want to know.
Deal.
Yeah, might as
We'll
well.
use my ship. And so we're clear. I keep the payment on the bounty. All of it.
They don't need that. They just need the info, so...
Helmets on, boys. The air here will kill you. Don't go dying on me until the job's done.
Meh. It's interesting she specifically needs like a
I need a
thing
boat with
and her
speed.
helmet.
And not something.
Oh, I see, so this is Space Louisiana.
What's in the water?
Let's just say I'd never go in it.
Meh.
There's some type of mine up ahead.
How many?
I can't tell from here.
Better get in there and check it out.
But you said you never go in the water.
And I'm not.
Meh.
You are.
Meh. Fine.
Come on, Wrecker. Let's get this over.
At least to get your helmets.
That was close.
Oh, he did.
Close doesn't count.
Did he repaint his
Either a
armor?
hit or a miss.
Maybe you're the one who has to fix it.
Gotta go on a journey, man.
How?
I have an idea, but you're gonna have to trust me.
Oh,
I'm
joy.
not gonna like it, am I?
You don't like anything.
Meh.
True.
2 more to go. What is it?
Oh, God. Space crocodiles. Oh, God, there's so many of them. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, God, there's so many of them. Ooh. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, come on. Oh.
Just so you know, I didn't lose Omega. I let her go when the bounty was called off.
By who?
The client. They thought Omega would be safer with you guys. Guess they were wrong about that.
I guess she'll work for anybody as long as you get paid.
Good guys, bad guys, their money is all the same.
That's how bounty hunters work.
Money's not everything.
And that's because you don't have any.
Meh. Touché. Oof. Now it's a little hard to see.
Go check Siler's hideout. Remember, I need him alive.
And what about you?
I'm the lookout.
Oh, so we take all the risk and you get all the reward.
Pretty much.
Meh.
Right.
Oh. Ugh. What is it? Oh, is that the guy? Woo. Is he just like a giant mantis thing? Oh! No, he's gonna take the boat. Oh, she sabotaged it.
Slip away from me again.
Oh, I love his voice. Oh no, another boat! Oh! Ugh. Ooh! There you go. I love his design, man.
You were right to bring us along.
I'm always right.
Meh.
Grab him and let's go.
What are we doing?
Meditating?
It's meditation. It'll help you heal. Not just your hand, but your mind too.
I doubt that. Where did you learn this?
I picked it up from my friend Gunji and the other Wookiees on Kashyyyk.
You've been to Kashyyyk?
Uh-huh. You've missed a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Damn. You got such a picturesque place there.
You promised us information.
I didn't say I had it on me. But I'll get it. After I deliver Siler to my client.
That's not what we agreed on.
You can either fight me or trust me. Take your pick.
Meh. I mean...
Good choice. I'll be in touch.
In a sense, you got nothing to lose.
I just finished a job with some clones. They were asking about the Empire's M-count bounties. What can you tell me? I'm sure you can track them down easily enough. I'll send you what I have.
Dang it. You gotta tell me. I mean, I think I know who it is because I saw the trailer, but still. Alrighty, that is 4 more episodes of The Bad Batch in the books. There's something nice about watching, like, 4 at a time. I don't know. Something nice. Anywho, okay, so that's an interesting 4 episodes. Who is the mysterious contact? I mean, it's certainly not Hemlock. They would have just shown if it was Hemlock, but they're building up the mystery. Again, though, I think I already know because I did watch the trailer. However, I'm not going to be discussing that until it is presented in the show itself. So that might be next video, or the video after that, who knows. Man, it's always so nice to see Fennec. Fucking Ming-Na Wen is just so friggin' cool. Like, it just in voice work, it's just any time it's like, yep, that's Ming-Na Wen. Yep, she's a badass still, you know? All those years I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it was like, yep, Agent May, always a badass, so... I'm glad that carries over into Star Wars, you know? Yeah. An interesting batch of episodes. I like with this now that we are going through more of a Crosshair character arc. Like, that's really nice. I like that. Because, yeah, it's one of those things, like, in Season 2... specifically, like, I don't remember how many episodes we had of Crosshair. I mean, there were a couple episodes where it was just focused on Crosshair, but I like that. I like, you know, kind of taking, because the whole show is sort of about, you know, the clones after the Clone Wars, you know, and for the most part we view that through the Bad Batch, you know? We view that through the Bad Batch themselves of, you know, how do they adjust, basically, after leaving the Empire, if they leave the Empire. But I like now that, that with this episode, it's more specifically like, or with these episodes specifically, it's like, now we're looking at Crosshair, who stayed in, you know? And I like that. I like that as well. It's not quite the, like, you know, the tortured, you know, veteran who, you know, he's seeing things, he's losing it, he can't deal with, you know, he can't, like, reassimilate. They're not quite doing that, but I like how, you know, there's clearly some sort of a trauma left over. Either the trauma from, you know, the experiments that Hemlock was doing, or, you know, trauma of betraying his brothers, or, you know, trauma of even betraying the Empire, you know? Like, he's had his entire worldview questioned probably more than the rest of the batch, you know? Because for the rest of them, you know, there was the Empire, or there was the Republic, then the Republic was toppled, basically, by the Empire, you know? Like, they can still look at all this and be like, well, you know, we were fighting bad guys, you know, we were fighting the Separatists, now we're fighting the Empire. It's just sort of a, like, it's almost a lateral move, basically. Whereas with Crosshair, because he stayed with the Empire, everything about his life basically changed from being in the war on the side of the Republic and being, you know, being a part of, a task force, basically, specialized operatives in the Empire, and now that because he had such a big change, now his entire worldview is collapsing, now that he's had to betray the Empire, because that's pretty much it. It's like where the boys had to learn, they had to learn to, live without war. But even still, they've, you can't even really say they've lived without the war, because they still go on missions, they still do stuff. It's just now they've, adjusted. They specifically they have more, I guess, more agency in what they do, rather than just taking orders as best they can. As best they do follow orders from the Republic, Whereas Crosshair, it does seem different for Crosshair, I can't fully describe it, but it does seem very different for Crosshair. So I like that. I really enjoy that. And I like the tension that has brought in these episodes. So yeah, really, really interesting stuff. And then to just kind of go through the episodes again, we had episode 5 on the ice world. I like going and seeing sort of the remnants of that, and seeing, because there's the stuff of, Hunter being like, oh yeah, you're not telling us everything and stuff, but I like that, I like that we get to see, and even they can kind of figure things out about this place, why Crosshair has such knowledge about it. He said it was, very minimal staffing, and they go there and it's completely abandoned. There are no life forms. And when they get inside, he finds the helmets of those clones, and, he just sets them up. So just seeing the difference between the last time we were here and now, it's so striking, even though there really wasn't a lot going on in that, on that world in that episode. So that was some good stuff. That was some really good stuff. And the tension between Hunter and Crosshair was also really good. And again, I like, because the tension pretty much lies with Hunter. Like, sure, Wrecker probably has some residual feeling, but, Wrecker's like, probably like, well, Crosshair made his choice. That didn't work out. Now he's back. It's like he's not going to begrudge Crosshair. I mean, to him, he didn't do anything bad to him, like, even if he's done certain bad things, it's not going to bother Wrecker. It's not like he killed Tech, So, so yeah, and I would assume it's probably the same with Echo, and with Echo, I mean, it could probably also be because he spent time with Rex, who, in a sense, in a cosmic sort of way, did betray Ahsoka, because he was taken over by the chip, and eventually, Ahsoka managed to save him, and they're all good now. But even still, like, that has to be, there has to be lingering guilt even in Rex, and he probably sees that in so many other clones, that Echo probably isn't so bothered, Echo probably isn't so bothered by Crosshair. Hunter is the only one who, really has the problem, But it is left over, for him, it's also leftover emotions of, losing Omega and losing Tech all at the same time, like all of that on top of the, residual emotions he had about Crosshair, and that just all sort of boiled together and made the two of them, come into conflict, basically. But it worked. I like, because it's the thing I joked about. It's, how do guys work things out? Fists, with a game of Smash Brothers. I don't know. But they hashed it out, but they also had something, in common that they could work on, which was not being eaten by a fucking graboid, That kind of brings people together. So, and then we had the two-parter. We had the two-parter with Rex and his men, which was interesting. That one was good. Seeing the different assassins. I like that, because I'd forgotten about the assassin, which I think that was in season 1. I don't remember. No. That was in season 2. That was in season 2 because that's when they introduced Senator Chuchi, and yeah, because that was when they were trying to do the whole thing of save the clone. How can we help the clones? Basically assimilate back into society after the war. She's fighting for clone rights, and they tried to take her out. And that was the whole thing with what was the like vice admiral's name? Oh, Rampart. It was like Admiral Rampart. Yeah, Admiral Rampart. It's such a weird thing because it's like he was the villain until literally the halfway point of the show, and then the show ditched him, and now we have Dr. Hemlock instead. It's just kind of a weird thing, but it works. So yeah, that was season 2 when they introduced the whole like clone assassin thing. And so I'm glad we get a little bit more into that, and I hope we see more. I mean, we only have so many. We have 7 more episodes. They could do it. They could do a little bit more. So that'll be interesting to see. And then, yeah, continuing on with the whole, bringing in Crosshair and, the trouble, the tension between him and Hauser. But, pretty much like what happened with him and Hunter, it was pretty much resolved in battle, So I like that. And we also had a good moment with Wolf as well, so. And then this episode, again, great to see Fennec back. That's always a good thing. Them going into Space Louisiana and finding a giant praying mantis. That was cool. He only got one line, but I really enjoyed his voice, so. Just him, Fennec Shand. That was fun. So that was good, going through all of that, and now we have the hope that Fennec will bring back information, but we don't know. But yeah, and then obviously the thing we've pretty much been talking about all video, more stuff with Crosshair, more stuff with Crosshair with him, learning to meditate, thinking there's actually nothing wrong with his hand. It's all, it's potentially in his mind. So Omega's trying to help. And I like the relationship that's, developing between Crosshair and Omega. Cause, Crosshair's always just been, hate you, hate all of this and stuff. But I like seeing the little, rapport, the bouncing off that the two of them have, where it's just like, I'm not going to like this, am I? And she's like, you don't like anything. It's like, true. So it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter that you're not going to like it. You don't like anything, so you might as well do it anyway. So that was good. It'll be interesting to see, more of that. Can he eventually get to the point where he is back to 100%? We don't know. But yeah, really, really good stuff. I really enjoyed these 4 episodes. Man, I'm gonna be kind of sad when the Bad Batch ends, because I really have been enjoying the Bad Batch. I thought this was a really good show. So yeah, but all good things must come to an end. But we got 2 more videos because we got 7 more episodes to go. So yeah, what did you guys think of these 8 episodes, or these 4 episodes that we did? The 8 episodes so far of this season. Comment below, and I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm tired. My mouth is tired of talking. So yeah. So that is pretty much it. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Bad Batch reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.